Hello, I'm Karen Hamilton LaRosa, and I'm the instructional designer of the Music 222 course, The History and Sociology of Rock Music. Working with me on this project is Justin Bertsch, who developed the Blackboard course, and Marci Robinson, the course manager and subject matter expert. All three of us are happy to give you a glimpse of what makes the Music 222 course rank exemplary, as well as what makes it engaging and interesting to the students who take it. The overall goal for this course was to see how the culture affected the music and how the music affected the culture. Music 222 is a listening survey course with a chronological approach. It contains 14 modules that go from the roots of rock music to our own modern day music. Emphasis is on both the music and the sociological climate reflected and advocated by the music. A lot of thought and creativity went into designing this course, especially within the lectures. They were full of information, images, and something called the record store, where students pause a lecture and go listen to the music. Here's Justin Bertsch to talk about the record store, followed by Marci Robinson, who will give you a glimpse of some of the activities that made this course so special.
The record store in this course was fairly easy to build. I built this using HTML and then a little bit of CSS, but also using a framework called Bootstrap that makes it mobile friendly. So it is dynamic in the sense that as this window shrinks and gets bigger, then the record store embedded iframe here will adjust accordingly. So if you want to see the code, you can right-click anywhere here on the record store and click on View Frame Source. And then from here, you will see that I injected Bootstrap using that. I'm using some CSS to style it. And then down below, as we come down, we're using some of the Bootstrap callings here with the class. And then all of the hyperlinks directly out to the YouTube videos that have the songs that the instructor wants the students to listen to. So that's just a quick rundown of the record store. Again, I built this using HTML. We are housing it out on a server for Blackboard, and then we are just embedding it directly into the shell.
I would like to show you some examples from Module 2 in our course content. Module 2 is the 1950s birth of rhythm and blues, and it has an opening page that describes some of the background and includes an image there of Muddy Waters, lists the learning objectives with active verbs like discuss, identify, examine, and then moving down we see the reading that's required along with the lectures that are available and the assignments that will be due during this module and the total points. Lecture 1 decides to show the Great Migration and the historical context for the rhythm and blues and the birth of that. It also focuses on some technological advances in the 40s, like the invention of the electric guitar. And then moving to module lesson 2, it introduces the rhythm and blues and the key musicians and genres within that. And scrolling down, there are blue links to the side that are all access to the record store. So as they listen to their lecture, they can toggle over to the record store and listen to examples of the music. And I wanted to show you an assignment that is built in this course, and this is a whitening of the 1950s rhythm and blues worksheet. And the students would merely click this link, and then they would get this worksheet before them, and this is whitening of the 1950s rhythm and blues. And the students are going to be doing three things. They're going to be identifying, analyzing, and listening and explaining. So the first step is they're going to choose between two different songs, the Shake, Rattle, and Roll, originally by Joe Turner, or the Tutti Frutti by Little Richard. So they're going to identify what song they chose, and they're going to place it on the song title here. And then the year written, because now they know the historical context for the rhythm and blues, and this is really important to tie in the music to what was going on historically and socially at this time. And then moving down from there, they will analyze both versions of the song, the original version that might have been considered a little offensive to some standards in the 1950s, and comparing that to a standard that was more mainstream audiences and a version that was changed into more of a whitened version. And then they're going to listen to both examples of the music, and then they are going to explain which version they like the best and reflect upon what they've learned about society in the 1950s and how this music really reflects that culture. From there, the student will save their document to their computer, and then there is an upload link available for them to upload for the assignment here. Just one example of Module 2 and some active verbs.
We would like to thank you for taking a few minutes to watch our Music 222 course demonstration, a course that has active learning, proven student success, and one that meets the exemplary course requirements.